What? Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 3. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of the Old Kids Podcast. Logic dropped a new album, Vinyl Days, and we're gonna be listening to it. We heard a variety of tracks on here already because he dropped like 5 of the singles on this album already. So if you guys want to hear any of those, go check those out. Yeah, first track on here we haven't heard, Danger.
Is the GOAT.
Okay, you got Morgan Freeman on here. That was the intro. Morgan Freeman, okay. We already heard Tetris, so we're gonna move on to the next track, which is In My Lifetime featuring Action Bronson. I'm excited about this track.
Sipping Henny, I got Mastro money, boy, your pockets on Denny's. I hit the beat machine, get cream for the whole team. From a drive-by, blew his brains through his right eye. Some people cautious, but I'm cautious. Motherfucker, I'm the fastest. I'm
back Dutchess, my finger just inches off the button that'll turn your fucking body into stuffing. Dressed like I'm doing construction. Off 1,000 roses expertly engraved into the handle of the heat.
Dude, his voice is just so fire when he raps.
The world written on the tattoo. Man, I be smoking mad shit, that's why I'm silly. Motherfucker. You know it's me.
I like that track. Logic on there, production on there was nice. Also, just seen that Logic produced it too, which is fire. Logic's verse on there, Action Bronson's verse on there. A short track, kept it short and sweet, still had a lot to it. Next track on here is Decades, which we already heard as well. That one dropped before. I don't have reaction out for Tetris or Decades, but I thought those tracks were cool too. Yeah, we're gonna go on to the next track, which is JJ Abrahams.
If this is what retirement sounds like, unbelievable.
Next track on here is Black White Boy. Yo, what the fuck?
Just for the applause. All up in your face with some shit you can't avoid. Yeah, this black white boy finna push you into the void. I cut like a mason. I got verses like Freddie Jason. Fucking amazing. You have to do it. But welcome in these record labels. Steve, sample Tribe Called Quest, and after pay Lou Reed. 100%. Pick up the mic, I'm unevent. Far from SAG-AFTRA. Really used to give a fuck, but now it's just laughter. Happily ever after. Probably not, but I have to.
This is what I wanted to hear. This is the Logic I wanted to hear. Next track on here is Quasi.
What the fuck you doing? My shit, I should smack you, brother. They revere that shit. Come back, run it back, you back, won't it? Quasi and an NPC is no match for any opponent. One of the greatest alive, nobody could argue. Just
this shit fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm happy right now. I'm happy. Like Logic is back, spin bars. Production on here is also fire, and I'm seeing that Logic produced most of these. Who knows if all of them, but sounding great. The next track on here is Bleed It. I already heard that. I had a reaction out for that one. That's a track I did not think it was like crazy just because like the way his voice was and stuff. So we're gonna move on to the next track, which is LaDonda.
Hey yo, last album on Def Jam, now where the fuck's that? Independent now, smear they face in my nutsack. Every example is some shit you can accomplish, not worrying about a sample. I had to clear it, and me, one night, midnight, 2020 on the phone. You said the wildest shit, this is I remember commenting on Rap Genius threads. I remember arguing on Reddit hip-hop heads.
I like how he addressed the fact that like Anthony Fantano, if you guys don't know, you guys know Anthony Fantano. I like how he addressed the fact that like Anthony Fantano's criticism was getting to him, but he started to use it and they became friends. And the fact that he's open about it is pretty cool, you know? So yeah, I enjoyed this track. Next track on here is Aaron Judge.
Later.
Next track on here is Clouds featuring Langston, Bristol, and Curren. Jet Life, baby, let's get it.
Fuck I wanna do when I wanna do it. People thinking they know it, but they never knew it.
Damn, what are you doing right now?
To the tune of the 808 boom. I stay with the trees like a baboon. Flow kinda fast, but it's chill like a. But I'm really trying to put you on. Finally out this bitch, I'm finally gone. Low key,
I get trophies with my dogs. Surely you'll see my face smiling on the while I'm on the E-way. I wish life was easy. If you a hater, then get the fuck up out the way.
Low key, I've been waiting for so long. I could give a fuck the shit you want, but I'm really trying to put you on.
She was in and out my suite all fashion week. Threw the up in his suite, I was crashing beat, just nugs, that's buzz. Partner spoke a retirement, thought all we get out of it was a best of. Like her, but I don't love her. Push her to do better, but I don't shove her.
Really love how they switched the beat for Currency on there. I'm enjoying this. Next track on here, Michael Rap.
Yeah, I would do a skit on your album, and I said I was a fan. I was lying.
Okay, next track on here, Therapy Music. I have a reaction out for that video, or that song. I already heard that one as well. Go check that out. Next track after that is Tony Revolori.
Revolori, we still on for this movie night? Yo, Bob, what's good? Yo, Bob, it's Tony Revolori.
Yo, bro, I would have stopped calling if I was you. I'm gonna keep it a bug. Next track on here is Rog 1.
When I say go, we gon' go.
Alright, I got you.
Bad, I'm weak, independent. Pick up the mic and I'm a venom. If I said it, I meant it. Came from the bottom in the sentence. Skin in the rays of the sun on my face. Took a step back. Damn, I think I finally found my happy. Giving it up for the real motherfuckers that love rap. No cap.
Very short, so it's just kind of him just rapping. I liked it though. Next track on here is Breath Control. I have a reaction for that song out too, so go check that reaction out. Next track after that is NEMS.
Man, this is NEMS. Let me tell you something about yourself, real Sandlot, you heard? Don't ever disrespect me.
Next track on here is Nardwar. Shout out to Nardwar, bro. One of the best interviewers, if not the best interviewer, actually. You better have said it.
Logic hit me to appear on this final Def Jam CD.
It was just Doc D, no Logic on there. But yeah, next track on here is Kickstyle featuring iamJMARS, Big Lenbo, and C Dot Castro.
I'm to kill anyone up here if you got too much pride and kneel before a god and make it humble but dark. And since when my ass was born, stubbing his ass is a storm, so they told my shoulder at his socket. Guess that's why I'm out of pocket.
Okay, we been on rap pack, nigga. Now we never switch form, and I'm
feel the pain in your veins when you talk. Never seen the light of day, but we stay with a perfect game.
Dope track again. All of them was just spitting, just straight bars right there. They used a sample 93 to Infinity, which I thought was fire too. The next track on here is EarlyBird.
A big part of the whole thing.
Earl? I like the sample on there. I like how you had Earl on there too. Shout out to Earl, bro. Earl sweatshirt. Go listen to his new album. Sick. Next track on here, 10 Years featuring Royce the 5'9".
Building the other day, I ain't asked for 50 million like I was Jay. Off the wall, no Egyptian, flowing in cold, peep the encryption. Hey yo,
look, JLX ain't converted me yet. The chain immaculate, the black glisten the same as the jewelry. Hold up, diamonds got me seasick, pursuing dreams, trying to stop the street shit, exhuming king.
This is the most gangster shit I've ever seen.
Is that Eminem? I thought that track was cool. I didn't think it was like crazy or anything like that. It was definitely more boom bap. Next track on here is Porta 1 featuring RZA.
Yo, I come rough, tough like an elephant tussing. Never flipping scripts like a pharmacist. I am quite the opposite. Talk shit, get hit
with beatbox and floppy biscuits. Like young John Coop experimenting with risky business. Fucking BDP, Eric B, Coochie rap, and Large B, please.
So I see a theme here with the definitely old school boom bap. Vinyl Days, kind of like a nostalgic album in that aspect. Next track on here is NeedleDrop.
Just like that, just like right now, like this.
Next track on here, introducing Nezi, featuring Nezi Momodu. So I'm guessing it's like an underground artist.
Just spread like Omicron, bringing a doom like Victor Vaughn. Smash your nuts, just your nuts on it. Nowadays, you know I'm snapping, motherfucker. The game told me we was just some rapping motherfuckers. Wasn't accepted by some weirdo on YouTube with a podcast. Retired now, I'm black, no fucks having a black.
Come on, bro.
For the G's, name somebody hot as me. Prodigy, probably be on your favorite rapper in another 3. Cause got a whole lot of money like B.I.B.H. Quick with the hater, they can meet me in the dungeon. I be with the ghouls. Told you I'm a fool.
Hey, she was spitting, bruh. I thought that track was dope too. Just the concept of it too was so fired. Him just introducing an artist that we never heard of. Cause now, hearing her spit, I'm definitely gonna be looking her up. Nezi Momodu, if you guys want to check her out too, definitely check her out. I thought that was fire track. The next track on here is Orville featuring Like Blu and Exile. I already heard that and I already have a reaction out for that, so go check that video out if you want to see how I felt about that track. Next track on here is Carnival.
Never complicated the basics, spin me from straight with 10 G's to vase and Bentley.
We knew that, guns drawn with a loot at, chilling at the crib, bumping Lupe. Then y'all snatching a purse, black and white like clerks. Take them to church with the verse, chopping samples with dot blood just to illustrate it. Leave these pussies castrated and faces exacerbated. Spend all day talking to leave you stuttering to get shit out like Joe Biden. Riding in the whip with the homies on some ass city.
Yo, did he just diss the president? That's probably one of my favorite tracks on the album too. I like that track a lot. A lot of wordplay on there, which I enjoy. Next track on here is Lena's Insight.
Play with it, cool. But I think that's really where I'm at right now.
Next track, Vinyl Days. I already heard that. I think I have a reaction out for that one, so go check that video out if you want to see how I felt about that track. Next track on here is I Guess I Love It, featuring The Game.
Sit with the body for 7 days and just smoke cannabis with it. I told Logic round, I'm them now, especially when the hotel lights get dimmed down in Miami. Whoa.
This beat is hard, bro.
Ask the feds and now I'm reloading the clip though.
Hey.
Beach, y'all, been on the beach, y'all, looking at the sky and the stars above.
Damn, that shit 10 minutes. I like the switches on that track. I did enjoy The Game on there too. The Game just had like a really grimy, dark beat, and I like that. And he rapped on there like really nicely too. And then Logic's verse on there I enjoyed the most probably. Don't know yet if it's one of my favorites, but I enjoyed it. Next track, last track on here, Sayonara.
Oh man, Steve Bartles, Faisal, Jeff.
Shout out to them.
Fucking Justin Duran, Dave Bell.
Them too. Yo,
yeah,
this
like the
beat.
millions that you owe me, I gotta audit y'all for real, but you changed my life. That's my word, then now won't double back. I'm repping BMG, yeah, I'm the big money getter. Fuck millions now, all I do is chop samples. Egon's finest, peanuts after like I was Linus.
That was Sayonara, so that was basically like the credits. It was 10 minutes long. We did listen to the whole thing. What I got from the whole album, it was just very nostalgic, a lot of rapping, good flows, bars in there. Features, I really appreciate the features. DJ Premier, The Game, AZ, RZA, Royce the 5'9", a lot of spitters on here. Nice to see him with Wiz. Favorite features on here, Langston, Bristol, and Currency, and the Action Bronson one for sure. And the Like Blu and Exile one was nice too. The album, I feel like it was obviously a good buy because from like what I got from the credit scene, it seemed like a good buy. He brought up Def Jam a lot, but at the same time, kind of like a reflection of like why he didn't put out music and stuff like that. Definitely think he delivered with this project. I too did not enjoy like the previous couple projects he put out. I'm like one of those that just like the old Logic, so this was nice to hear. This is very nostalgic, not obviously not for me because I'm like 02, so I'm not like old enough to know about that, but I know about it because see, I get all right, I'm gonna explain it right now. People sometimes tell me that like, oh, you're born in 02, bro, you're not, what do you know about the Nas, what you know about the Wu-Tang? But I have siblings, bro, like I have siblings, and they were born in the 90s and they know all about that. So I gravitated towards that, which is why I'm such a fan of hip hop. So it was just nice to hear this. It kind of just brought me back into a place where like in the car listening to like what my brother's playing or something like that. So that was dope to hear. You guys want to know the tracks I enjoyed the most on here? I enjoyed In My Lifetime, Quasi, Clouds for sure. Clouds is one of my favorites. Breath Control with Wiz. Kickstyle was dope too. Introducing Nezi. Carnival. I guess I love it. Also, Sayonara, it was a credits one, but the beginning of it with the rapping and the production on there, it was nice. So yeah, how did you guys feel about this project? How'd y'all feel about Logic's comeback or whatever? How'd you feel about features on here, instrumentals on here, production on here, whole concept message and stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.